I am Jennifer. I'm not only here to inspire you, you guys. I'm here to give you permission to try all the new things as the UPS man drives up, and I know he's got lots of goodies in there for me. I hope, anyways. Anyways, you guys, hey, Tony, you caught me live today. Yay! Today, you guys, thank you so much for all you do to help me, Tony. I greatly appreciate it. Today, you guys, sorry. Today, you guys, I want to play a little bit. And of course, I'm going to need your help with that because, you know, it's always so much more fun to try new things with your friends, right? Because you guys always help me get all kinds of ideas. So with that being said, I haven't even opened the masks yet, you guys. Oh, and I hear the UPS man driving away. And I got to go look and see if it's what I think it is. So hang on one second. No, it's not. Interesting. It's not what I hope. It's not what I was hoping, you guys. I was hoping it was a Stampin' Up box, but it's not. It's coffee, which is very important anyways. So anyways, let's take a look at what I want to play with today. So the Frosted Forest, you guys, is an online exclusive, and it has die cuts, but it also has these masks. And we have played with masks before. I like the ease of the creativity of it. This one, there we go, has two different sets, you guys. It has the evergreen set, or, and this is the one I want to play with today, or it has the tree set. So, I want to play with the tree, but here's the thing. Tony, I know that you're here, but I don't know who else is here, but tell me, you guys, should we do summer trees with early espresso for our tree trunk, old olive, granny apple green, and garden green? Okay, that's the summer tree. Or should we do a fall tree with old olive, petunia pop, and wild wheat? Because I think of my oak trees, you guys. My house, my yard, is loaded. And I mean, like, my oak trees line the street. And then what I call my back 40 is full of oak trees. And there's always a little bit of kind of mauve kind of undertone to some of those leaves. So what do you think? Which one should we do? Should we do fall or should we do summer? Because, you know, the old olive is going to be our constant in both. So that's my first question. And are these, yes, these are numbered just like the other ones that we've used, you guys. So 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to start with the tree trunk. And then I have my Very Vanilla. And you guys, I've been playing in the garden. And I swear my hands are clean. I swear. All right, so I have my Very Vanilla here. And obviously, another constant is going to be our tree trunk. Let me grab my Stampin' Blends here. And we could play and do both. And then we'll just make a card for one. I gotta grab some more Stampin' Blends. I think I need one more. Hang on. One more. No, I didn't. I needed just 2. Tony says summer. I kind of agree. All right, so our one that is already red, you guys, I kind of try to keep that in that family. These are, and I think we're going to use a skinny one for our trunk. And then the other ones are going to be kind of willy-nilly. All right, so with that, I'm going to bring my tree trunk pretty much down to the end. And here's the other thing. For ease of my brain, you guys, I am going to use my low-tack tape, and I'm going to tape my piece here to my tabletop. Okay, it's low-tack tape. I don't really need to worry about it. And then here's the other thing. I have my tree in the middle, but here's what I'm going to do to make sure that I line everything up properly. I'm going to put a piece of low-tack tape here, right there, so that I can do my notch. So my notch is going to go right in there. So do you see what I did? So that when I line up all of my pieces, it's down, it's going to stay put. That's going to stay there. So every time I bring in a new mask, I can line it up properly. But if you have a glass mat, or if you have Stamparatus, this is helpful. Any sort of tool like that, you can use that. And like if you're using your Stamparatus, you put this piece, put your magnets on here, top and bottom, and then mark a notch on your grid paper that you have there. Or if you're using your glass mat, our water-based markers, you guys, just the regular ones, the Marvelous markers, you can make a notch there and it'll wipe off with just alcohol. So, lots of good tips there. All right, so we're going to bring in the early espresso, and I'm just going to hold my piece here. Oh, kitty fur. Hang on, you guys. Oh, what a mess. Hang on. Sorry, you guys. It's a hot mess over here today. Apparently Cuddles was, because it's white, so it's got to be hers. Cuddles was rubbing on my blending brushes. Oh, real life, you guys, I'm telling you. So, and I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to work my way down. And the reason that I want to do that is because I actually want the lower part of my trunk, except for the very bottom, to be lighter. So I'm holding my there we go. So you can see, here's our tree trunk. And see how this is dark up here and this is dark down here? And let me bring you in closer so you guys can see it better. Hang on one second. Closer. Okay, so a little bit darker and a little bit darker. So we're going to move on to the next phase, which is this one, which is number 2. And we're going to put our notch in here. And this is where things are going to get interesting for us, because I want to do 2 colors. I want to do a little bit of Old Olive for this one, and I want to do a little bit of Granny Apple Green. So this goes with this. I try to place my blending brushes, you guys, with my ink color, because I know it gets confusing. So we're going to go Old Olive first, and making sure that my notch is right. And I'm going to do that in the middle. So, because the middle of the tree is always darker, right? And then I'm going to take my other blending brush with my granny apple, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of the edges. Has anybody else done these masks before? Ooh, don't like that. That got goofy. All right, so 2 colors on this one, and check that out. Okay, so you can see I'm not exactly lined up, but you guys, I'm okay with that. So that is number 2. Now we're gonna go to number 3, and I'm gonna close the old olive, which is the bigger one. I'm gonna close this one. Make sure that our brushes stay with their appropriate colors. And then we're gonna bring in the garden green. And as you can see, this one is a little bit different. So we're gonna put this in our notch. And this is gonna just add a 3rd level of color. So I'm gonna go kind of light on this one here, but here we go. I wanna see how different this is going to make our, oh, I like it. See, and I'm holding this part down here so I can peek. Oh my gosh, Tony, you've only used them once or twice? Oh my gosh, they're so cool. Okay, so here we're gonna take a peek again. Can you see? Look at all those colors and that dimension in there, you guys. Can you see it? Oh, a little bit more up here. And that's the other thing, you guys. You can always add, but you cannot subtract. Oh. All right, there's our summer tree. I think that looks so cool. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pull our tape off. And I'm gonna pull you back so that we can talk about this. Pull you back. So there is our full tree for summer. What do you think about the old olive, that granny apple, and the garden green? What do you think of using all 3 of those colors? I really like that. All right, so, but I really want to, I'm gonna grab one of my chamois. I'm grabbing my chamois because I want to clean the green off. Of this set. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let that sit and dry. And then, because I want to take a look at the fall color. Apparently I need to wet this. Okay, chamois clean, good enough. All right, so I have another piece of vanilla. And I'm going to put this also in our same location here, just like that. And highlight, you like the color combo? Oh, good. Good, good, good. Okay, so we are going to do the same thing, bringing in our notch there, starting with our early espresso. And there's that. Gonna kind of do the same thing. Think this one's gonna be a little bit darker of a tree though. Okay, so there's our tree trunk. We're going to put that over here because that's ready to be washed. And then I'm going to take out the garden green and the granny apple green because I want to try the wild wheat and the petunia pop. So here's what we're going to do. This one here, and I just noticed, you guys, see these up here? You're going to want to make sure that those line up with your tree trunk, or the majority of it, up at the top. I'm not too worried about the other parts, but I definitely want that lined up, because if you do line that up properly, then it will cover that. See, it won't leave that open. I didn't notice that the first time. So this is why we do these things together. All right, so this time I'm gonna go in same old olive first, in more of my edging, or my middle, I mean, more of the middle. And I'm going to do a little bit darker this time. Let's lift that up and see if I like it. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit darker. Holding that still. Because I want to bring that darkness out just a little bit. And then I'm going to bring in the petunia pop, making sure that my top part's lined up, but my petunia pop is only going to go around the edge, just at the very edge. So I'm going to hold this in place. Oh, check that out. I love that. All right. Hi, Becky. Oh, Becky, I've got your envelope ready to go in the mail. All right, so now we're going to close this one. Put that back with that. Remember, you guys, I try to keep my blends with the appropriate color. Here's where things are going to get exciting. So we're taking the wild wheat, which is kind of like a golden yellow, and we're going to add that to our old olive and petunia pop. Oh, little bit more. Remember, hold it down and take a peek. Make sure you like it. Check that out. Oh my gosh, you guys. Check that one out. I'm thinking that pretty much screams fall to me. But you guys tell me. What do you think? Now, normally, you guys, I would say that, you know, anything with leaves or trees or things like that would be awesome for guy cards. Unless, of course, you put pink in it. Although, my husband wouldn't care, but some people do. All right, so summer tree for sure. Fall tree, most definitely. And you guys, do you see how that wild wheat kind of played in with the old olive? Oh. All right, so this one, remember, wild wheat, old olive, petunia pop. This one, Old Olive, Granny Apple Green, and Garden Green. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right. So, and here's the other thing. With the bundle, you guys, look at this. We could die cut both of these out. Should we do them together, you guys? Ooh. What do you guys think about die cutting these and putting them on the same card, and then we'll die cut one of the early espresso parts out? Oh, I think I'm excited. But you guys tell me, what do you think? I'm grabbing my early espresso scraps. Hopefully. Yep. Hopefully. Oh, check that out. All right. So, a naked tree, summer tree, and a fall tree. Becky says yes, do them both on one. Okay, so I'm going to cut this and this. Wish I would have realized that because we could have saved some paper. Oh well, that's all right. You guys, I love it when the whole card changes because of what we came up with. Love it. All right. I know not everybody gets excited about that kind of stuff, but I do. I do. All right. Wait a minute, we don't have to. I wonder if we could. Oh my gosh. Because this one's over this way, I wonder if we just, no, I think they both need to be cut out. What do you guys think? I think they both need to be cut out. If it was over further, I think that would be better. So we're gonna cut this one out. And then we're gonna see where we're at. Okay. So we have 2 trees. I know. I need a spring one and we could have all 4 seasons. I agree. Do we want that though? Because we could do a spring one. I bring in some lemon lime twist. Is that what we want to do? What do you think, Becky? Because to me, this is already winter. This tree here is winter. We've got our fall tree, winter. We've got winter, winter, summer, fall, and we would need a spring. Should we do that? Because we could. I mean, it's not like I don't have paper. Thing is that how do we fit all that on one card? Could we do that? I'm sure I could figure out a way, but I definitely need to clean these if we want to do that. Talk to me, you guys. Talk to me. Changing of the seasons. Okay. All right, I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you. I totally agree. All right, so here's what I did. I figured, and you guys tell me. I have lemon lime twist here. Lemon lime twist. Do I have, oh, good thing I brought that other one. Old olive. And should we go Granny Apple Green? Should we do the really light? Stagger the trees and they will fit landscape style. I think you're right. I do. So Granny Apple Green, lemon lime twist, and old olive. And I have an empty, good thing. I don't think that's the right size. I think that's too small. It is. All right, so we got an empty tree. We have struggling with the card base, you guys. We've got, you guys like those 3 greens. Okay, perfect. All right, so that'll be our spring tree. I grabbed a piece of crumb cake, you guys. I know it's a go-to, I can't help it. But I think that it'll be a good kind of background for us. And I have a piece of Granny Apple here, but I don't think I want to use that. Do we want to go with a kind of mossy section? Ooh, check that out. I like the mossy, but I don't want to do a full. I'm thinking I want to rip this and then make it to size to the bottom. You guys, this is on the fly crafting right here. Holy smokes. All right. So, those are the 3 colors that we're going to use. We know that for sure. We need to move these. All right. Whew, I wish I would have realized we were going to do one more tree before. I just need to make sure that my piece is wide enough, to which it is. All right. Trim this. Good thing I have this scrap on my table. All right. Back to the tape. I think we're just going to do 2 pieces of tape, seeing as I've already wasted tape. So we're going to do this. Well, that's not going to work. That's all right. No, not really. All right. There we go. All right. There's our layout. I'm going to make my notch. We're going to bring in our early espresso first. Okay. And we're going dark on this one, you guys, because our winter is going to be super dark. We're going in dark on this. And then doing it the same way that we did all the other ones. Holding that. Okay, so we've got a little bit of old olive there. What? Girl, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Okay. I think we're going to go with the lemon lime twist next. Oh my gosh, I cannot. Remind me, is it Lisa? Do I remember correctly? Oh my gosh. All right, so we're lined back up. All right, I've got my lemon lime twist and I'm going in with that next. Just like this, all the way around. And we're going to look and make sure that, oh, you guys, check that out. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, and then let's close this. Oh my gosh, Lena. Oh, I was so close. Darn it. I knew it started with an L. So glad you're joining me today, Lena. Oh my gosh. All right, so we've got, here is our spring. You guys, I want to put in a little bit more light green. Make more baby leaves. You guys know how that goes. Yes, exactly, Tony. Welcome to the Stampin' Up family. Okay, so we've got our Granny Apple Green. And you guys, I don't want to go too dark or too heavy. I want to add just a little bit of dimension. Remember, do your peaks, right? So, like that. Oh, you guys. Check that out. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys. Keeping this, keeping that, keeping that. All of our brushes are straight, you guys. Oh, Lena, thank you. All right, so here is spring. You guys, what do you think? So here's our winter, right? Here's our winter. Here's our spring. Here is our summer. And here is our fall. What do you think? I'm going to die cut this one out. I don't remember where I put my, oh, here it is. I'm going to die this out, and then we're going to make a card. And I think I have an idea. I think I have the plan. Okay. Do we need to go through the colors, you guys? Do we need to go back through the colors, or are you good? Let me know if you want to go back through the colors. All right, so we have our crumb cake base here. Grab my caddy. Lena, remind me what state you're from, Lena, because I don't remember. Okay, we've got our crumb cake base. Oh, thanks, you guys. And then I grabbed the Mossy Meadow. And you guys, I love to tear, okay? It's something to me that is just too fun. And we're going to have that as our layer, our backgroundy layer. And then what I think, Michigan, oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect. And we'll do, actually, let's put everybody in order, but I want to put the winter in the front. I have team already in Michigan, Lena. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. That is so cool. All right, so we've got our spring, our winter, our summer, and then our fall. I think what I want to do, you guys, and you guys tell me. Oh, there you go. See? You know, it's funny. It's like 6 degrees of separation all the time, you guys. And then we can take that piece that I tore off and we can put it at the bottom. But should we stagger the trees or should we leave them all lined up? Like little soldiers. And I think we need to trim that just a little bit. I think I like them all lined up like this because they could be the same tree, right? And I think that we'll do this with dimensionals, and we can even kind of, you know, darken this up a little bit, bring it forward. So that it kind of looks like that. I'll bring you in close. Hang on. Let me bring you in closer so you can see, because I know it's hard to see. You're too far away. There we go. Oh my gosh, and you're moving too? Oh my gosh, Lena. Majority of my team, Lena, that is in Michigan is up in Muskegon. I have some down in Holland. So very, very excited. Let's see what it looks like staggered. Okay, I agree, because you know, we got to double check. And I'm thinking if we stagger that, do this one kind of this way. Kind of like that. And we can bring the winter one down just a scotch too. So it looks kind of like that. So winter, spring, summer, and fall. Oh, you guys, I love this idea. This was awesome. I'm so glad we tried the fall one. That's cool. Oh, that's right, Tony. Cold water. You're right. Yes, my husband and I, we visit Coldwater when we go on our adventures sometimes. Love that little coffee shop there. Isn't there oh. Tony likes it because it doesn't look as crowded this way, but what do you guys say? Lena, Becky, anybody else here can chime in, of course. Because, you know, we all have opinions. I like opinions. You know, it's always a community effort. These trees are definitely bigger than I thought they were, which is exciting to me. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it. So, with this, do we like it staggered? I think I do. And I think Tony's right, you guys. I think it doesn't look as crowded. We can kind of see a little bit more of this one. And we could kind of, here's the other thing, you guys. We kind of move this one over a little bit. Because it's not like we don't know what this one is, right? The one with just the sticks. Becky likes it like this. Lena likes it like this. I think this is winter. Oh, and I really like it spread out just a little bit more. All right, love it. I do think this needs to get shortened just a little bit. We're going to go with a little, because I want to glue this on. Yes to the staggered. Okay. Making a mess, you guys. making a mess. All right, so now here's the next thing. These two, so this one here, because this is the end, I'm going to put that up on dimensionals. And I'm going to take big and small, because I want it up here too. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take, because you know, I always forget, you guys, I'm going to pull you out. So hang on, pulling you out. There we go. I'm going to take that, put that there. And because I forgot to do the adhesive sheets like I always do, silly, silly me, we're going to just glue this up, just like that. I think it is because I get so excited, you guys. Oh, we got to trim that off. Almost forgot. A little trim. So we're going to take this like that. This, we're going to dimensional same side. And going to get that lift. And I'm eyeballing the middle, you guys. Oh, we were going to stagger that. Almost forgot. Were you guys going to catch me? There we go. Like that. I was going to say, did I forget to pull that off? And then this one, I'm going to dimensional all of it, because I really want that one to pop. So we're going to put dimensionals. And we'll do one in the middle. And we'll put this, we gotta make sure that the end of it is on the paper. Just like that. And then this, we're gonna dimensional. Because we can. And you guys, oh, I love having two sizes of dimensionals. I'm glad that I'm more fun, Tony. Thank you. Oh, you know what? They're not going to starve in the, what, 10, 15 minutes that it takes for us to finish this? All right. This one I went down a little bit too far. So I'm going to take that end off. And I'm going to line this up with this layer back here and check that out. Oh my gosh. What do you guys think? Yes, love it. And I like the dark mossy meadow back here, you guys. And I like it because, and I think this is why, because it adds that depth. And I think we need some birds. Do two birds, and I think we're going to do them in the early espresso. Oh, guys, I think this is coming together. Oh my goodness! So we'll take two birds. And what we're going to do is I'm going to grab my Wink of Stella, of course, because, you know, Stella needs to be in part of the party. And a little bit on the end, just like that. So there's our two birds. And you guys, I love it because we have two bird die cuts in this. Two birds, here and here. And let's die cut these out. And I think we're gonna need low tack tape for this. So I'm gonna grab that just to be sure. And run that through. Oh my gosh. Fur, 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 fur. There's that, and then I don't have to worry about that. And then, oh, you guys, look. I'm gonna put one bird there. Oh my goodness. All right, did Stampin' Up! Make it easy for me? Oh, yes, they did. You guys, that mini dimensional fits right in the body part. Look at that. Oh, love it when that happens. Oh, it makes my life so much easier. So we're gonna do, oops. Gonna do one here, and we're gonna do, unfortunately, they both face the same direction, which is okay, because we'll just do it that way. So they're, what I mean by facing the same direction, you guys, is that, see where their little eyeball is? Because it's the same stamp. So there's our little birds and all of that. Now we need a middle, or an inside, I mean. A middle. Oh my goodness. Oh. And I'm out of vanilla. So we need an inside. And I think we're going to just do our bird. And then an inside sentiment. So I was thinking the no beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart. But thinking of you and how you strengthen my life is the other. And then birthday wishes for a day as great as you are, or a thank you. You guys, I'm thinking we can't go wrong with any of these sentiments. So, beauty, thinking, or birthday? Tough choices, you guys. Really tough choices. What do you think? I'm in a quandary. And I think that our constant is our old olive, and I think that's going to be what our sentiment is going to be. As I try to clean up my mess. Oh my gosh, you guys, what a mess. Like I said, I don't think that we could go wrong with any of these sentiments. Definitely not. So beauty, thinking, or birthday? thinking of you throughout the seasons. That's not part of thinking of you and how you strengthen my life, which that actually with through the seasons, that would actually be one that makes sense. Becky says beauty. Like I said, you guys, I don't think we go wrong with any of these sentiments. Okay, Lena and Tony think we should do the thinking of you. How you strengthen my life. I think that, to me, that encompasses what we have going on here. No offense, Becky. I don't think we go wrong with any of them, but I like this as a thinking of you for sure. Totally fitting, and it would be fitting for any. So we're taking our old olive for our come on. There we go. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Tony. Trust me, I get you. So there we go. And that's a little crooked, but that's all right. I'm a little off today anyways. All right, so here's our front. And you guys, I'm leaving it just like this. I don't think we need sentiment up here. I don't think we need anything else up here. I think that with our little bit of Winkostella on our birds, I think we're good. And then we have our gorgeous inside. I think if we did anything else on the front, I think it would take away from how pretty the front is. And I love how that snowballed, you guys. Guys, know I'm always up for some good shenanigans. All right, so with that being said, here's our 4 seasons of trees and our very simple, pretty inside. Oh, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that this inspires you to try and use your masks, not just Tony, but everybody. If you have any questions, you guys, put them in the comment section because you know I do come back and check. And Lena can attest to that because I've talked to her a couple times just in the chat. And Lena, I look forward to talking to you more. I'm super duper excited. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. I hope you have an amazing day getting crafty. I look forward to seeing you again on tomorrow night. I'm still trying to conjure up my ideas, you guys. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you then.